Hello, I'm Carolyn Harris of the Raleigh, North Carolina ASG chapter. I'm going to show you the way I fringe a tightly woven fabric. I'm using a Shetland wool to make a ruana-style shawl with arm slits and pockets. Because this wool has been washed many times to soften it, the fibers have become very tight, and it's not possible to pull a single thread across the fabric to make fringe, as you would typically do. So I want a 5/8" fringe, which is a bit over 1.6 centimeters. So this is easy to mark this on a plaid pattern, which is what this is. You can see that it's about up. I just picked one mark that's up, gives me a guideline all the way across the plaid. And then I decided that what I could do is to clip in to that mark about every inch. So I'm just going to clip up to that. And I'm just using the markings on the plaid to show me just to cut up to that edge. And I'm going to do that across the front of the shawl. And then I'm going to use my stiletto, and to protect your finger from the pricks from the stiletto, if you have a finger protector, it's probably a good idea to use that. So all I'm going to do is to take just one thread at a time and pull it out. You can see that I've got one thread there, and I just try to get that across this 1-inch span. And I'm going to pull these until I can clear all of this 1-inch space up to the line that I've chosen for the length of fringe that I want. And as I get these pulled out, then you can take each of these threads and just pull them and get them out. And like I say, until you can get to the point where you want. And you just keep pulling those out as you get the fringe up to that marked line. And so I can show you, this is fringe that's already been done up to that point that I want. And that is the fringed edge. If you don't have a plaid, you can use chalk or some other marker to just mark into the solid color fabric the distance that you want the fringe to be, and then you can clip with your scissors up to that point, and you would do the same thing with your stiletto to pull out. This is on a tightly woven fabric. You don't need to do this if it's loosely woven, because then you can pull the thread across. So now you can see that we have the shawl fringed all the way across. There are the pockets for it, and then this one has an arm slit to come through. And that is the shawl. I thank you for watching this. I'd like for you to please check out the website for the Raleigh ASG. That's the American Sewing Guild. We would enjoy having you join our chapter and then attend one of our neighborhood groups, which meets monthly around the Triangle area.